I only have 76 cents invested in each item, so you know I'm going to make a profit on what I found. It's a misty morning here, and we are heading out to a fundraiser benefit sale. Starts at 8 a.m., so we're up kind of early. They boast 3,000 items, but they were open last night for a few hours and we didn't go, so we'll see if we find anything. Got my baskets and bags and all that good stuff in the car. Plus we're going to a couple other sales. So, all right, like I said, it's misty, raining out here. But let's go see what we can find to resell on eBay, mercari, and sometimes Poshmark. Let's get started. Well, there's quite a few cars in the parking lot, so we'll go in and see if we can find something here. You never know at any sale, but I've got my little trusty basket. And yeah, we'll go in and see if we can find something. Stopped raining. That's a good sign. Let's go in. I don't know if I'll be able to record in there. We'll find out. There were a lot of people there early, just like we were, and you know, it was a pretty good sale, a pretty big sale. Lots of stuff everywhere. You know, it makes my heart race. Here I go again, picking up cookie cutters, but Lord knows I do not need any more cookie cutters for myself or to sell, so I did put these back. But, you know, we're just taking our time, looking around, checking everything out, looking at the bottoms to see what the maker's mark or brand is. I do like picking up plates, but I have to tell you, when it comes to complete dinner sets, well, I find them a little bit overwhelming, and I'm running out of room. So, even though I found some good sets at the sale, I did pass on them. As I look back at some of my video, though, I wish I had bought some of them. There are a lot of nice things at this sale that are great for personal use, but there's a lot of things that I just don't want to pick up and buy to resell. Either the market is flooded, or they don't bring enough money, or they're too big and take up too much room. I really like this rooster plate, but it had a scratch across the front, and I have some others already, so I did pass on this. I buy very little plastic at sales, at least, you know, as far as you see here, some of the plastic items, the kitchen items, I tend to pass unless it's vintage. I know you see me pick up a lot of small items and you probably think they're not worth very much, but if I can get $10 to $15 out of something that just costs me 25 cents or less, and I think it's nice and I think it's vintage, I'll go ahead and pick it up. My husband found these cute cat cups, but they had some scratches. There was no name brand. I decided to pass. I found a lot of items that a crafter would enjoy, but that's not what I was looking for today. Gorham Sterling. This definitely caught my attention because it doesn't say plated. Well, maybe it's actually really sterling. So I continued looking at other items, hoping that I would find some sterling silver. But I didn't. But I looked close at everything. Silver plated, that's what I usually find. I checked out this bell, but I rarely buy bells to resell. I checked out a couple of bells at this sale. I also like these Gorham crystal salt and pepper shakers, especially because it says West Germany. So into my basket they went. Here's the other bell, but I didn't buy it. This doesn't always focus. I think it might. Let me see the top again. I'm holding some napkin rings in my hand in a little Ziploc bag. I often pick these up. The prices were really cheap. I was very happy with how they had things marked. Some more napkin rings. And this is unusual. When I saw that it said France, well, into my basket it went. I bet we missed a lot of stuff. This soap dish was pretty, but I don't know. It wasn't really calling out to me. I did put it back. I've done well selling crosses, and this one was very heavy. It's cast iron. Not sure what it was about this little boot, but I had to have it. And I couldn't resist this little pom-pom chick. A vintage little peep. Made in Italy. I'll take it. Oh look, this is where
The what?
Tiger potteries.
Tiger?
This is where it's got a ship on the top. Kind of sad to see this family photo. Could have been a fake photo, but I don't know. Looks real to me. It's sweet. So they had two big rooms, and this room was full of the whatnots and the bread and butter items. Oh, what do we have here? These are old. These are kind of old. $2 a set. Checking out the baskets, but I didn't buy any. They were pretty though. They had quite a few variations. There's another room. I do like selling hats, especially the sports team hats. I can get about $20 out of a hat. All clothes $1. Well, I'm not buying a lot of clothes, but let's check out the accessories. So here I am standing in the clothing room looking back into the room of hard goods. But I think I've got enough. We're leaving the sale, spent about $23. You know, a little bit of this and that. I'll show you what I got. And then outside the door they had some Krispy Kreme donuts. And you know, who doesn't love a Krispy Kreme donut? I do. I love having a Krispy Kreme here. But I don't go to it all the time. That was a bad habit I got into when I moved here. But just once in a while now. I'll see you in a little bit. We're going to another sale. All right, let me show you here what we've got from the fundraiser sale today. This is a Coca-Cola print, and this is actually etched foil. You may have seen these before. And it's matted and framed, and there's a set of two. We've got the garage and the general store. And these are going to be listed at $29.95 plus shipping for the two. And of course, everything has make offer and the buyer pays shipping. This wallet is Relic brand. Let me show it to you here. It's Relic, but it's not real leather. I thought it was when I picked it up, but it turns out it's faux leather with a paisley print, kind of a burgundy maroon color. So this will just get listed at $19.95 with make offer. And this is a little wood carved shoe. It's probably handmade, hand carved. I was looking all over it for a signature, but I can't find any because it would be worth a lot more if it had a signature. But it's whittled, if you know that term, whittled, you know, hand carved. And I'm probably going to start this at $19.95 with make offer. It has a little string lace there, but too bad there's not a signature. So if you find one with a signature, they're worth a lot more. And then we have some napkin rings. I've got a set of 4 patriotic roosters here in red, white, and blue with the primitive colors. And I'm going to list the set of 4 at $19.95 with make offer. And then behind that, I've got a set of brass ones. These are also going to get listed at $19.95, but 4 brass chickens. Some of the listings on eBay are sets of 8. I just have a set of 4, but $19.95 with make offer. Have this little bisque dish, and when I say bisque, I mean it's unglazed. It's a little trinket dish. It's footed. I know it's really hard to read on the bottom, but it says Ukago, UCAGO ceramics, and it's made in Japan. It's kind of a light pink lavender color. It does need cleaned up. And this is very unusual. It caught my attention because it says France. I don't think, there you see France. It's a little wood handle. I wasn't quite sure what it was until I did some research on it. Turns out it's a daisy-shaped egg poacher. You put this down in your pan, and this would just rest over the side of your pan, and you would of course want to have more than one because probably you'd want to poach more than one egg at a time. And this is going to get listed for $14.95. I only have the one. And over here is just a little single tea bag cozy or holder. It needs cleaned. I haven't cleaned these items up yet, and I forgot to take the colored dot off of it. But this is made in Italy, and it's just resin. You know, I thought at first it was porcelain, but it's just resin. And this will get listed for just $9.95 plus shipping and make offer. What do we have here? The label helped me. Gorham, West Germany, full lead crystal. I did some research on the pattern. It's called Althea, A-L-T-H-E-A collection. This set will be listed for $19.95, and it came with salt and peppers. So yeah, I have some cleaning to do. So I need to clean those up, rinse them out, dry them off, and get them listed. And as I said, I'm listing these for $19.95 for the set. A cute little bunny rabbit here. It's kind of different. It kind of made me think of the Alice in Wonderland little bunny rabbit. This is a little planter cup here, and it's made in Japan. Looks like a pretty old mark. I'm going to list that at $24.95 with make offer. And again, I haven't cleaned these items up, but he'll get a little bath. This dish is ivory colored, and it has a gold rim, which is referred to as gilded. Has a little handle, and this is Lennox, so it's made in USA. I found one active listing on eBay, so I'm going to list this at $19.95 plus shipping and make offer, and it's referred to as a candy dish. Do you know this pattern? Anyone recognize this? This is Corningware, and this is a Spice of Life pattern. This is a mini casserole dish, doesn't have its lid. On the back, I love how everything's marked. It makes it easy. So it's a Corningware, and you do want to use numbers on Corningware. P-43B 2 3/4 cup. It is made in USA, and this will probably get listed for $14.95 with make offer. They typically come in sets of 4. I only have the one, but someone might need the replacement. Yep, I'm going to put it at $14.95 with make offer. So when I saw this, I knew there was only one of them. I turned it over, and it says Gorham Sterling. Now it doesn't say sterling silver plated. Nowhere does it say plated at all. But I picked it up because it was so cheap. I think it was 50 cents. It turns out to be from the 1950s, and it's called the Celeste pattern, C-E-L-E-S-T-E, and it even has a number 1335. It is supposed to be sterling silver. I haven't polished it up, obviously. And so I'm going to take this to my gold and silver shop just to make sure, make 100% sure. But if it is sterling silver, it's too bad I couldn't find the other one. Yes, I found silver, sterling silver in this shaker. And remember that thimble from my bolo video? It wasn't marked. Well, it's 90% silver. I got $25 for the two. The shaker was in really bad condition, and I decided to go ahead and sell it. And selling that shaker alone almost paid for everything I bought. So I was really happy. Let's continue. I have more. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a minute, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Make sure you see all of my videos. And this is a cast iron cross. It's black. It's very heavy, has a lot of detailing. Couldn't find a single comp for it. So my go-to price is $24.95. Figure it will sell somewhere between $15 and $20. It's a nice size. It's probably close to 12 inches on this. Some hats, a Budweiser hat, Dale Earnhardt Jr. number 8. Needs cleaned. I'll take a lint roller to it. It does have the official winner's circle. And I'm going to list this hat at $24.95 with make offer. And another hat, another Budweiser hat, number 8 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. And this is Chase Authentics. Again, it's authentic brand. Be careful of that. Make sure if you're buying and selling hats like that, it's authentic. And this is the first time I've ever picked up a Memphis Tigers hat. And it says NCAA, and it has this little emblem here. So it says collegiate somewhere here. So I've got 3 hats here to list for $24.95 each. And this tote bag, you can see little flowers. It's a woven straw tote bag with the vinyl little cut flowers. Very summery looking. And I found the brand by looking on the zipper. It's Bath & Body Works. Just a little bit of wear there, but maybe it just needs cleaned up. So I've got this tote bag that I'm going to put at $24.95 with make offer. I got all of this at one sale. Can you believe it? Venezia. I even got a new with tag Lane Bryant pair of jeans, originally $39.50, boot cut, size 16. Paid $1, and I'm going to list those for probably $34.95. I mean, I figure that originally $39.50, $34.95 with make offer, and see what I can get. Recently, in one of my videos, I showed a 4-cup beaker that I got at the Goodwill. Well, this one is just a small beaker. It's 11.8 ounces, 350 ml, and I did a little research on them. I got the box, you know, the styrofoam packing, everything, and we're going to list this for $19.95. I think I can list it as new. I mean, it still has the paperwork on the bottom, 2017. So I'm going to list this as a new old stock. And I got a few things for myself. This is Pampered Chef. It's a pie crust shield. I also am going to keep these tough gloves. I just said the other day I needed some new gloves, and mine are red and they're worn out. Now here's something you don't see every day. This is an old cigar box. You can see the dovetailing on the side of it, on the corners, and someone took and embellished it with some old stamps. Look these over, and it looks like this probably dates back to the 1960s, maybe 1960 through 1964. Let's open this up. Let's take the lid off here. It has a red velvet lining. It's not in perfect condition, but someone was basically, I guess, crafting with it. But I'm going to use the key word of philatelist, which is stamp collecting, and sometimes refers to a stamp collector, philatelist. And I'm going to list this at $29.95 with make offer, and it's one of a kind, and I think someone's going to want this for their stamp collection. Very unique. A couple of other unusual items here. Let me set these over to the side. The first thing I noticed that it says Denmark. I also noticed it said $38. Now this could be incomplete, I don't know, but there were 3 hooks in it, 3 antique brass hooks, single hooks. I couldn't really find any comps on this, but I'm going to list this set of 3 for $24.95. And then I found this. And this is a tapestry holder. It's a 2-part. It has a hook on the back to hold a tapestry, and it has another part here for the bottom. So you get a top and a bottom. And I might have these reversed. I don't know. I assume that this one gets screwed into the wall or the door, and this one has this decorative embellishment at the bottom. It might even be a door knocker. It was originally $47, again from Denmark. But the great thing is I found one pretty much just like this that sold on eBay for $55 plus shipping. So I'm going to be putting this set at $59.95 with make offer, and keep my fingers crossed and see if I can sell it in that same price range. I almost forgot. I also got this vintage brass metal stand. It may not look like much, but these stands can go for a lot of money. This one's pretty small, but I figure about $29.95, and I'm going to sell it locally on Facebook Marketplace. And that little metal stand, well, it sold within 48 hours on Facebook Marketplace for $35. I paid $1 for it at the fundraiser sale. Nice sale. But I do want to say that I only paid $23 for everything. That is an average price of only 76 cents per item. If I sound like I'm winding down for the day, well, I am winding down. I got up at 6:30 a.m. We went to 2 large sales, so I have 2 large hauls today. I came home, I researched, I just lined them up. I did the video. and I really need to be doing 2, but I'm only going to do this one today. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue, and you know I'll see you soon. A beautiful rainbow after just a little bit of rain. Let's see if I can get it all. Isn't that gorgeous?